doing? How you doing today? Yeah, today. What's up, Blended? What's up, family? It is a start to a new week, and I am just doing a quick story time. I had something happen over the weekend, and I guess I'm not really sure about it. So I'm hoping that this video doesn't create any kind of chaos throughout any of us. But I thought that was, I don't know. I personally loved it. So let me just tell you guys about my story time. So I had to work Saturday evening, and I worked with one of the best girls ever, and we were just, you know, kind of cleaning up. It was kind of getting to where we were getting ready to close, so we have a few things that we need to do, and this lady comes in, and she was a black lady, very beautiful, very put together. She was older and just absolutely stunning. Like, her skin complexion was beautiful. Like, it was smooth. It was just beautiful. Beautiful. So she's asking me questions about some combs that we have. What's the best, you know, to kind of like when she's doing her hair so it doesn't leave like imprints of some of the combs. So we were talking a little bit, and I just kind of let her kind of look around while I was finishing up what I needed to do. And she had asked me, you know, she was like, do you have any other products that I could use for my hair? She was looking for a main choice, which we actually had quite a few of, you know, their lines. So I'm walking in front of her, and this day I had my hair, I'm not sure if you guys seen, but my Instagram is Blended Chaos 7, and I had taken a picture of my hair really curly, and I had a top knot, because the top of my hair, like this part right here, tends to not stay as curly. I'm not really sure why, it just doesn't. I try to put products in it, I try to do everything. That's just how my hair has always been. It's very curly in the back. See if you guys can see, like, it's very, very curly, but some areas just want to kind of stay straight. So I was like, I don't have time to do all of this, so I just wrapped it around, put it in a top knot. First time I ever wore my hair like that, and I thought it was super adorable. I didn't even go lie. So I'm walking in front of her, and I'm taking her down the aisle, and you know, as we're kind of I'm starting to turn around to talk with her, and she was like, I have a question. Please don't get offended. I mean, you know, generally, you guys, when they come with, please don't get offended, you almost kind of put on your little alerts going, oh gosh, I'm gonna be offended. Like, it's retail, suck it up, deal with it, and move on. She was like, are you mixed? Or do you have, you know, like, what is your ethnic? Like, what are you? Who are you? And the first thing I told her is, I am me. But both of my parents were white. And she was like, no, it goes deeper than that. And I'm like, okay. I said, why are you, like, can I ask, like, why are you asking? Is it like my hair? Is it just, do you know that I have multiracial children, and I, you know, like, married to a black man? I've always kind of dealt with black men. So, like, what are you trying to get at? Like, why are you asking me this? And she was like, oh, definitely your hair. Your hair says it all. And I'm like, okay, well, it's just, you know, like, it's curly. Yeah, it's curly. She was like, you just look like how you look, your complexion, just, you know, at this point in time, I was probably red because sometimes I get hot flashes in there and I'm hot and I'm just, you know, like this part of me will be red and I'm like, oh golly, so I'm like red because it goes deeper. You know, she was like, have you ever done one of those, you know, like MyHeritage or, you know, Ancestry.com or the 23andMe? And I'm like, actually I have. So my, you know, dad passed away. So gosh, it's going on 5 years. But, you know, and I kind of told her the story, which I have told you guys, like, you know, growing up, like my family was all into, we are part Indian. That was it. Like we have Indian in us, you know, your ancestors were Indian. Just, that is what it is. Like my family, my dad's, I should put, my dad's side of the family, all about that. Like all about it. Come to find out, when I took my heritage DNA test, I showed no Native American in me at all. Not even 1%. Nothing of Native American in my blood. Now, I'm just going by what the tests say. So I told her this and she was like, okay, so what do you have in you? And I'm like, actually, it showed that I have Nigerian and West African. She was like, that's where it is. And I'm like, so how do you, you know, just from looking at me, you feel like I have, you know, like Nigerian or West African or black or whatever she chose to, you know, because I'm talking to her personally. And I'm like, just from looking at me, she was like, yes. So she started to tell me her story of just like her husband is mixed. Could never really tell, like I guess he looked, you know, more white than anything. But he was mixed, and then her, you know, I mean, and she was a darker skin lady. She was beautiful, like she was so beautiful. And I'm like, if you guys hear that, that's just my heat turning on, because it is really cold in Indiana and we're to get snow 2 to 4 inches today and I'm not feeling it. But anyway, if you guys hear that, that's my heater. So she, you know, like we talked for a little bit and she was like, I just want to, you know, like be proud of who you are. And, you know, because I had told her a little bit about my family, just, you know, like not really coming to grips with it, I guess. I'm not really sure why. And she was like, you know, back then it was probably easier for them just to say, you know, we have Indian in us per se, you know, like we have black in us. Myself, like, I don't really care who or what I am. I just want it to be honest. Like, I've had people over the years, you know, even when I was younger, because my hair was so out of control, and I've had people say, you know, like, are you mixed, are you this? And I'm like, nope, 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 I have Indian. Oh, well, maybe that's where it's at. Well, no, I want to be, you know, I'm proud of who I am, and if that means I have Nigerian, even if it's just, you know, a little percentage, like, if I was so proud, or my family was so proud to be Native American, why can't I just be proud to have Nigerian and, you know, just be proud of who I am, in which I'm totally proud of who I am. But I thought that was truly amazing that she just, I don't know, like she had the courage to ask. She was very nice. Like when she, you know, when I had said that I had some Nigerian, and she was like, you know, welcome to, you know, the sisterhood. And I'm like, that made me feel good. It made me feel proud. I'm already proud of who I am, but that made me feel, you know, even more so, because not everyone accepts another person for what they look like or what they have you know, as far as like their origins or where they're at in life. And it actually made me feel very warm and fuzzy. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, like please come in and see me again. And you know, being married to a black man, you know, even when I was married to Ryan, and then, you know, married to Charles now, is just like, we're not always accepted. There are still people out there that hate, that races mix. Again, I am who I am. I love who I love. I don't care what color you are, who you are, what you are, as long as you love me unconditionally and know that we're gonna go through some stuff, like that's all that matters. So I just kind of wanted to tell you guys that little story time, because again, I was happy. Like it was dope to me. I was totally unprepared, but she left me in a very good place, and I am proud that she accepted me for who I am, versus just kind of looking at me going, she's white, you know. Like, we still have that today. We did have a comment on one of our videos that, you know, Charles should be killed because he married a white woman, and races don't mix, and like, it was a horrible comment. And I'm like, it's almost 2020. Get over yourself, because I love who I love. I am who I am. No more, no less. So again, that was just a really quick story time. I just kind of want to know what your guys' thoughts on that are. Like, how would you feel about that if someone stepped to you and said it? Or, you know, do you feel, I mean, I guess just because it's my story personally, like, are people okay if, you know, like, I say that I'm proud to have Nigerian and West African in me? Like, are people okay with that? Are you guys okay with me saying that? You know, on the side note, it's like, I really don't care if you are or not, because I love who I am. But on the other hand, like, I love you guys as well, and I really do want your opinions, and just kind of want to do a little story time. I just want to converse back and forth a little bit, just to see what you guys have to say. So with that being said, I hope you guys subscribe, because you don't want to miss nothing. There's all kinds of stuff coming up. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Make sure you guys comment. And I think that's it. I will see you guys soon with my own what's been happening and why. So I hope to beep. I hope to talk with you guys soon, and spear fingers.